Matt's talking. Jared's brother. Nah, Jared.
You just... Okay. Alright. What's up, guys? Frosty here. It's Limit Break Chat. Number 2. That's right. Dose. Actually have... Wait, Dose is 2, right? Dose?
Yes, Dose is 2.
Okay. Guest on today. Zim. This is Zim, everybody. Zim.
What's up?
Hey, we're having a hard time trying to figure out what we're going to talk about today for this week, but...
Because Frosty's an idiot.
That's part of the reason why, but anyways, I think what this episode's going to be based around is, what kind of older games, people would really like to see redone or, gone back to the roots of, in the future. Also, I'll talk about our doubts, me and him, our doubts about the release of Skyrim tonight. He and I. Okay.
Proper grammar on YouTube.
That's probably going to happen a lot this video. Since I am not really a fan of Mass Effect, nor have I really played it, and he'll kind of talk a little bit about what he's going to expect from Mass Effect 3 when it hits at the end of the first quarter of 2012. So without further ado, let's do it. Alright, so doubts about Skyrim.
I'm saying the same thing about Skyrim that I've said about all of Bethesda's games. It's the same game, redressed and reskinned. Every single one. I've played them all from Elder Scrolls Morrowind all the way up through Fallout. I have seen you play New Vegas. I haven't played Vegas myself, but they're all essentially the same exact game. And while they're fun, there's not really anything new and super innovative with the titles and scope and
Talking about Skyrim just broke my camera's audio.
I'm not.
It's been done before.
It has, and the games are so riddled with bugs and glitches that.
Oh, they're bugs! Oh!
Dude, they're just Fallouts.
Oh my god.
You can find an easier game, or a more fun game with less glitches.
I actually said bugs, and I was like looking around to see if there's any spiders on the ceilings. I found one last night above the bed.
The bugs are so bad, they're actually coming out of the game and infesting this apartment.
Yeah. The other night was a spider right above where I was sleeping, and I'm pretty sure it was because of all the bugs in Fallout. But yeah, like he was saying, I played Fallout 3 and I played New Vegas. I've also played the older Fallouts as well. And it's they say third time's a charm, but for PS3, not counting Oblivion, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and now Skyrim. Fallout 3 was awesome. I love Fallout 3. I'm not even gonna deny the fact that I love the game. That was very cool, but a lot of bugs.
It's the same thing with me. I loved Oblivion, but it was the same exact thing, just a carbon copy of Morrowind with better graphics and a different story.
So moving past that, we have New Vegas, and I was like, okay, you know what? Fallout 3 was meh. It was awesome, but the actual technical aspect of it was meh. It didn't function the way it should have.
That's the actual technical term.
Meh.
Meh.
Meh. Meh. Meh. But yeah. So Fallout New Vegas, I was like, okay, they had their shot with Fallout 3. They've obviously seen what they did wrong, so of course they're gonna fix it. Of course, New Vegas will be miles better because I mean, who wouldn't be like, you know what, we did it wrong, so now we're gonna do it right. So I picked up New Vegas on day one, and literally the first day I got it, I was actually with my buddy, and we were both playing it, and both of our games just continuously locking up, terrible frame rates, and I was like, my God, this is worse than Fallout 3. Not only is it worse than Fallout 3, but they've actually just, I feel like they went back. They like took a step back from before Fallout 3, and now it's just worse. So now with Skyrim, I'm just like, I don't trust them anymore. I don't trust it, so I'm not getting it tonight. Not picking it up on a midnight release. Maybe one day when it's $40 and it's a Game of the Year edition, I'll pick it up. But I'm sorry, there's not going to be any videos on Skyrim for my channel.
My prediction, it will be absolutely visually beautiful.
Of course.
And about That's about it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, sorry guys, but Bethesda is definitely pissed in my cornflakes one too many times, I guess. So Mass Effect 3.
Mass Effect 3.
I'm gonna let him do this one because I don't know the first shit about Mass Effect.
Well, that's because you're an idiot, like we've already established.
Okay.
Mass Effect as a story is personally my favorite modern video game story, if not one of my favorite science fiction stories, and I'm a huge sci-fi fan.
Tell the viewers why you think that.
This gameplay aside, I'm just purely from a storyline perspective. The story is so well crafted and so deep. You can spend hours just reading on the backstory of this game, of the races in this game, characters in this game, everything. You can just go into the menu, look in your codex, and just read everything. And it's actually read back to you like a voice too. Everything about the backstory of the game. And so this world is so richly crafted, and the story is so compelling and intriguing in my mind that I couldn't put the first or the second game down until they were done.
All right, so what do you think? What are you expecting from a story standpoint from 3? How do you think everything's going to go down?
Well, I don't want to give away spoilers for people who didn't play the first 2, but it's drawing to an inevitable, gigantic, cataclysmic conflict at the end, which should happen on Earth, and if it does happen in this game, it will be absolutely amazing if it's done correctly. I mean, the game is all based on choices, so I would really like to see So you got a beer for yourself? You didn't get one for me. Wow. Thanks.
Are you really going to drink PBR?
It's beer.
It's PBR, man.
It's beer.
Okay.
It's better than empty hands. If you don't choose correctly, Shepard actually ends the universe. I want that to be a conceivable end game result. And not like a game over thing, but like you beat the game, you destroyed the universe type thing. I want that to be one of the choices.
Isn't he like supposed to be the hero though?
Yes,
Why
yes,
do you
he
want
is.
to
But
destroy the universe?
the entire game is based on your choices. The game changes.
Well, I know that.
Yes, and those choices carry over between games.
Right.
So all of your mistakes, you can't really fix. They're fixed in the game. Like, it changes the story. So I want to see, like, if you fucked up in the second game somewhere, or if you fuck up in this one, you cannot, like, win. You may finish the story of the game, but the universe is destroyed. I would really, really like to see that happen.
So, in other words, if that were to happen, that would mean you would have to go back through all the previous games to actually get the different ending?
Not necessarily. I mean, obviously, they're going to have to put, like, some sort of major choice in the third game to where
Right.
hinges, like, universal destruction. Weight of the universe on your shoulders type thing. That's my biggest excitement with that game, as I really want them to do that.
All right. Well, Mass Effect 3, guys, keep an eye out for it. March
6th, I believe.
March 6th, supposedly, 2012. I know it's a long way off, but oh, here comes the dog. Ooh, she actually missed the cord. That's good. Yeah, you're in the picture. You're in the picture. Okay, so before we go to our big important segment here, we're gonna talk a little bit about how Zim thinks that I'm an idiot. I just want you to say it. Just say it one more time.
That you're an idiot?
Yeah.
Frosty's an idiot.
All right. Well, I have exclusive video footage proving that I actually am not the idiot. So how's that for idiocy? Yeah, that's what I thought. Final segment, guys. Old games that you'd like to see remade. I guess it could be post or pre-disc era or disc era previous to PS2. I'd say is a fair line divide.
Old school games you want remade or rebooted for contemporary systems.
All right. Well, what do you think?
Remember the RPG I had for Sega Genesis, Treasure?
I do.
I would like to see a remake of that, a modern day, like a 360 PS3 version of Treasure.
Every time.
Every time.
Every fucking time. No, Treasure was a cool game. It was very fucking hard, but I'd imagine that'd be a pretty sweet RPG nowadays. Me, I'm gonna have to go with a disc game on this one and actually say I would love to see a Jet Grind Radio. I know they had one for Xbox, they had one for Dreamcast, but I mean to have one like still cell shaded, it would still have to be cell shaded. But imagine having something like that on like a Blu-ray for a PS3. There's much more content you could put in. You could put like online co-op in. You could put online verses, and you could actually have your own gangs like go up against each other.
Play.
Yeah, and you could actually just like graffiti over other gangs' territory and stuff like while you're on your skates. That's actually pretty fucking awesome. Like
Fully customizable characters.
Customizable characters. Yep, you could still make the graffiti just like in the first game. That'd be awesome. But
3/4 of the game would be penis graffiti. But
I'd probably just make a bunch of penises. But honestly, I think I'm not the only one here who might think this, but I feel like probably the best game that they could ever possibly remake.
Ever. So this is the paragon of all
Yes.
video game remakes.
Absolutely. Is this little gem right here. Willow for the NES. I mean, who doesn't love Willow?
Based on the 1980s Warwick Davis film.
Yep, I mean, Willow. I don't even know where to start, like to describe this game. It's an epic RPG. The movie was phenomenal. Could you imagine playing Willow for your next generation consoles at home? No, you probably can't because that's how epic it is.
And just look at the massive dildo that Willow's holding. Look at that. That thing can do some serious damage.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's my choice. Well, I mean, other than Jet Grind Radio, I'd love to see Willow remade. I mean, I could watch and play Willow all day. I don't give a fuck. But yeah. Oh, and also, my girlfriend was referencing Snake Rattle and Roll earlier today. She's obsessed with that game. She loves to play Snake Rattle and Roll. So I guess a remake of Snake Rattle and Roll is in order as well. Also, I do have another video that I uploaded last night of her playing Snake Rattle and Roll, and she's so excited to be playing it that she was actually dancing. So, if you guys actually want to see more of my girlfriend dancing to obscure NES titles, let me know. We'll make it happen, because I think it'd be pretty fucking funny, too. I mean, don't you?
You just tripled your subscribers with that.
I'll even dance to NES games. It probably won't be as cool as my girlfriend dancing to NES games, but, let me know.
And let us know what games you think we should be remade.
Yeah.
Old school games should be remade.
Or if there are any games that you want to see, like always, if you want to see us playing or doing a commentary of, just recording and playing random games in my spare time and doing commentaries, I enjoy doing them. So honestly, if there's any game you want to just see me do a stupid video footage of with a commentary, I'd love to do it. So shoot me a message, comment, whatever, and let me know. And if I have the game, I'll make it happen for you. He'll be able to do them too as well for the channel. And I guess that's about it. So Limit Break Gamer chat number 2.
Dose.
Yep, that is 2. Is concluded as of right now. Like, subscribe, I don't care. I just hope you enjoyed it. Alright, peace out, guys.
I'm not doing the monkey thing again.
Come on.
No.
Will you do the monkey thing?